We got NFL jersey news with Washington, but no, it's not this W. It's the other one. Roll it.
You must forgive me. My eyes might be bloodshot because I'm actually getting ready to go to work in a little while. But this video needs to get out, and there's this thing. Don't worry about the Buffalo Sabre thing, but there's a subscribe button. Hit that if you want to be alerted for anything new that comes up. We appreciate you. Anything new, definitely within the NHL, the hockey jersey content, the hot takes, the sports content, and even all the Gen X stuff that we do with Club Life and even the food reviews. We do appreciate you as we're getting close to 1,000 subs in 2.5 years. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's keep this rolling. And I'm just going to hit the button right now because at this time, as we do these videos, during this time as we get ready in the off season, a handful of teams are getting some new digs, and we're going to go through them on my little bit of my iCloud. Let's just jump right into it. The Washington Commanders are getting new digs, and let's just be completely honest, they're really not even that new. So this basically is pretty much popular demand. I mean, I'm trying to veer back and forth from info from my phone and to what I have here. They're going back to the old school, and it's probably what they should do. Now, first reaction, it's nothing crazy. It is basically their original home and road jerseys. You got Jaden Daniels here, and it is basically what is technically what was their third jersey last year. Because remember, they went to that entirely all new rebrand with the numbers and the essence on the jerseys. Very very unique for the city of Washington. And after everything they've gone through with the Redskins, the Washington football team, but there's really not much I can talk about, but let's just jump right in. Uh, it is iconic. It is a gorgeous. It's always been. I've never been a Redskins slash Commanders fan, but the Washington football Commanders, they will always have legendary jerseys. They always have. The big change, obviously, is the W. That I mean, it's not the Redskin logo, but there's nothing really. I just show you on this because this is what they have for their third jersey, and they wore it a handful of times last year. The the primary white jersey is the most iconic that they've always used. That is not changing. The white, the W on the logo. I'm really kind of blurring through this, but they're just basically making a major decision. The first year that they went to this to the new stuff was 2022 with all the new stuff and the all black jersey and all that. That was supposed to be the Commander's identity. That was supposed to be it. Complexed by popular demand of the Washington football Redskins fan base, whatever. They liked the new look, but they always loved the old school look, and they got they got the old look back for at least a third jersey, and they made a deal for 3 years, have the jersey, but they've had the old look since 2022. We're going into 2026. They made a new deal with Nike, made a new deal with the NFL, and by popular demand, they're getting they're getting the old look back, and I think it's a big popular move in DC. The big change out of all of that, and I'm going to wind the bar down real quick, is basically the black jersey. Is the third jersey. They're calling this the Hellraiser jersey. This basically is only the old look. If you remember what the old look looked like, the old black one looked like, and it was dope. Don't get me wrong. I think the black one was the nicest one. um, this is basically the exact same thing of the old jersey, but in all black. You get the stripes. The number is in your maroon with the gold outline. The change, the biggest change is going to be, let me move it, is the W with the spear. That is the biggest change out of basically everything. I mean, they're going old school jersey regardless, and that's what they need. That's what they wanted to, and a handful of teams are kind of doing it now. The Washington's with the W with the spear in the middle, they're kind of bringing a little bit of Redskin esh back, and I think that's a nice little essence to them. I'm going to give this entire thing an A tier because old school, you can never go wrong. Even Gen Z and Gen Alpha recognizes old school jerseys and all that, and they like seeing the old stuff back. I mean, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, everyone wanted to be high tech and whatnot, and it's crazy enough as it is. But the old school is still cool, and this all black jersey is actually fire. I mean, I have a handful of friends. and a couple old school work coworkers who are diehard Washington football people, whether they're Redskins or whether they're Commanders, and I think they're going to enjoy this. They may not even have to change a jersey. They may not have to. The all black one probably they may have to add to their collection. But there's not really much else I can go by except Washington is getting new stuff. I'll probably do a video down the road that Baltimore's getting new stuff. We just did Tennessee and Atlanta. I don't know who else is getting new digs, but what do you think of Washington going back to the old school look full time? And a real quick tidbit too is that I believe now you can sign a deal and do a jersey look for 5 years, and then you have to work up with the NFL. And the initial, um, I think an alternate jersey, a third jersey, whatever you have to do it for 3. But I'm messed up. So if you know that rule, throw a comment in. But I'm shutting the bar down and I'm heading out. So enjoy your day, and I'll see you legends in the next one. This is the Washington Redskins football team Commanders. There's their new digs. Nothing any crazy, but old school is still cool.